So right now I'm going through this kind of weird phase where I have a bit of a break. I finished all my uni stuff and my exams mid-June, and now it's the beginning of July. So I'm at home right now, and for the next few weeks I don't really have anything to do, as in like uni-wise or working-wise or whatever, which is always, I feel like, a weird time, because for me I have this kind of mindset where I want to do stuff all the time, and if I have a time where I don't really do anything, I feel kind of unproductive or whatever, which honestly I think is kind of stupid, and I think it's kind of ingrained in our brains that we always have to do things. And also I think always when I'm going through a phase where I have to do uni stuff or when I have exams, I have all these things in my mind that I want to do at the time, but that I don't really have time to do at that moment. For instance, like I want to edit so many things, I want to watch so many old movies, I want to read so many books, but then when I actually have time to do all these things that I want to do, like right now, where I don't really have any responsibilities, I just end up wanting to do nothing. And I hate that so much, because then I just want to sleep basically for 12 hours and just lay in my bed the whole day, and I just end up looking at my phone, and then I just get sad. And so I've been trying to read more, and that has actually worked. I used to read a lot actually when I was younger. Then I kind of went through a phase where I didn't read that much, and now I'm going through this kind of cycle where in the summer I fall back in love with reading, and I want to read so many books, and I do actually read a lot. I also did that last summer, and then in the fall time when uni starts again, I just kind of stop reading, which is kind of annoying, but for now we're just, you know, maybe that's just how it is. For some reason, I've been really getting into cooking recently. I think maybe for the past 4 or 5 months. I think I'm just really impatient sometimes, and so I would only cook things that were just really quick. And yeah, I don't know, but for the past few months or so, I've been really enjoying just taking my time with cooking, and I love listening to podcasts, or I don't know, watching something like a video or a TV show or even a film. And yeah, I think it's kind of therapeutic in a way. I think it just relaxes you in a way, maybe.
It's easy to get lost in all the and of course this splicing bench makes a pilgrimage to visit the statue of the author. I think what the Grand Budapest Hotel is really inspired by Stephen's work. Successful author, someone who's believing in the destruction of war, and finally a lover of
For some reason, it's really, really hot right now. I don't think it was this hot this morning when I woke up. Maybe I just don't remember things correctly, but I feel like now it's like 30 degrees. Actually, do I have my phone? Alright, it's 24 degrees Celsius, but it feels like it's just, I don't know. Just look at all the sun. Alright, I don't even know if you can actually see me because it's really light there. Anyways, so I actually finished my book and I really liked it. I mean, you can tell that it was written in, I think, either in the 80s or the 90s, because some kind of ideas, especially like gay things, I think some things were kind of homophobic. I don't know, maybe I'm just sensitive, but apart from that, I really liked the book. And there's actually a movie based on the book, so I'm probably gonna watch that, maybe actually today, maybe in the evening actually. But because I'm kind of obsessive and I feel like if I don't have a book to read, I'm just gonna look at my phone and I'm just gonna be sad. So I already chose which books I'm gonna read next. And like, I'm sorry that this video is so boring, but I'm really not doing anything. I'm probably gonna start a new painting in the next few days, and maybe I'm gonna show you that, but I'm generally doing nothing. And I really mean nothing, except for sleeping, reading, and just doing useless stuff. Either way, I'm probably gonna read this book next, which is by Joanne Didion. It's called Slouching Towards Bethlehem. I don't know how you pronounce that, but I already read a book by her last year, actually around the same time last year. I think it was also in July, and I really enjoyed that. And since then I haven't read a book by her, which is almost a year ago. I started to read parts of this book actually, but I never really, I think I only read probably like 2 pages and that's it. So I haven't really started. But I think the style is kind of similar to the book I just finished, which is called Heartburn, because the book itself is based on a real story that the author herself experienced. So it feels kind of like an essay, even though it's not really an essay, but it feels very real. And Joanne Didion, she obviously writes essays that are based on her experiences, so it feels kind of similar, even though technically the other book by Nora Ephron that I just finished is fiction, but it doesn't really feel like fiction the way that it's written.